Step 1. Cleanse skin thoroughly. Step 2. Pre-makeup skin preparation. Use a hydrating face mist or toner to moisturize the skin. Use water-based products instead of oil-based ones to ensure the foundation sets better and lasts longer. You can also apply multiple layers of face mist until your skin feels dewy and hydrated. However, do ensure every layer of product is absorbed fully before applying the next layer. After that, apply a hydrating serum. Similarly, avoid oily-based serum. You can apply sunscreen after the serum gets absorbed fully. Choose a non-greasy liquid type of sunscreen. And wait for the sunscreen to be fully absorbed into the skin before starting on makeup. Step 3. Primer. Primer can have many functions. Choose the type of primer that's suitable for your skin. For example, color-correcting primer can help to reduce redness or dull skin tone. Pore minimizing primer helps to even out pores or acne scars for smoother-looking skin. And what I'm using here is a mattifying primer which helps to control shine. One crucial point is, regardless of the function, primer should not be greasy. Instead, it should absorb into the skin nicely. Next up, concealer. You can also apply it after the foundation. However, to have better coverage, you can use a layer of concealer first, followed by foundation and apply another layer of concealer. One thing to note, concealer should be used in small amounts and applied in layers. Only add another layer if you feel it's not enough. You can use a small flat brush to apply concealer for precision. There are different types of concealers with different textures. Choose concealers that do not have a greasy finish and do not dry up the skin. Here I used a color corrector in orangey pink to mix with concealer for dark eye and dark pigments around lips. Remember to use a very small amount under the eye to avoid creasing. Step 5. Foundation. There are also many types, like liquid, mousse, sticks, cream and so on. Liquid foundation is the least easy to go wrong. I'm using a liquid foundation here. You can apply using either a brush or a sponge. I prefer a sponge as it has a bigger surface, hence can finish faster. Start apply from the cheek and go towards the edges of the face. Use tapping motion and give a little bit of force to press down into the skin. Take a small portion each time and apply layer after layer if one layer is not enough. Don't apply too thick in one go. And remember to apply all the way to the neck. When choosing foundation, choose the tone slightly lighter than your skin as normally foundation will oxidize and appear slightly darker. Foundations also have a yellow or pink undertone. Choose the one match your skin or seek help from sales assistants. Alternatively, you can also use cushion BB cream instead of foundation. It works the same way and is easier to apply. Ultimately, you need to choose the foundation that best meets your skin need in terms of coverage and texture. If you need the extra coverage, now can add another thin layer of concealer after foundation. To cover a bigger area, can apply using the sponge instead of a small brush. Step 6. Contour and highlight. Start with contouring. Here I'm using a matte contouring powder. There is also contouring products in a cream texture. Even a darker tone foundation could be used for contour. You can choose the type of products that you are most comfortable with. Apply on the areas where you want the feature to go deeper or smaller, like the temple, cheekbone, draw line, nose bridge and so on. Remember to blend to blur the transition line. You can also use your finger to contour the nose bridge. Or use a flat brush. For highlighter, use a small fan brush to highlight the areas like cheek, nose tip, brow bone, the tip of the lip and chin. Next up, blusher. Choose a blusher that matches your eye makeup. For an everyday look, Avoid makeup looking too colorful. There can be one theme color. Eyeshadow, blusher, and lip color can go around the same theme. If after applying the blusher, you feel it looks too strong, can use a clean fluffy brush to take some powder off your face. Step 8. Eyebrow. Trim and shape the brow before drawing. Decide beforehand if you are going for a stronger or softer look. For example, a stronger looking brow can have a more obvious arch, pointy end, and more defined edge. Well, a softer looking brow could be straighter, blunter ends, and more blurred lines. You can also adjust the distance between brow and eye by filling in the button of brow. You can use either an eyebrow pencil or eyebrow powder. Eyebrow pencil works better at defining the shape, while eyebrow powder fill up the brow color quicker and easier with a misty finish. A natural looking eyebrow has soft edges. You can use a brow brush to soften the edge after filling in the color. Step 9. Eyeshadow. I'm doing a one-color eyeshadow today. Choose a darker natural shade to create more depth at the two ends of the eye. Use a blending brush to soften the edge. You can use a light eyeshadow color, matte or shimmery, to highlight the middle of eyelid further. However, without it, it's fine as well. Use a smaller brush to apply the same shade under the lower lid. Remember to always blend and soften the transition. If you wish to make the distance between the eyes look shorter, can extend the eyeshadow at the inner corner, to the nose bridge. Next, draw the eyeliner close to lash line. Pull up the eyelid to expose the lash line. Use short strokes to gain precision and control. To extend and end the eyeliner, you can do an upward or slightly downward wing based on your preference. I usually extend horizontally without winging up, as my eye naturally tilt a little upwards. To open up the eyes further, you can choose a darker shade, darker than the eyeshadow color, and add on to lower lid eyeshadow. Finish the eye makeup with fake lashes. Cut the lash to be slightly shorter than your natural lash line. Apply a thin layer of glue and wait for 3 to 5 seconds for the glue to be half dry. Once the glue is sticky, when you apply the fake lash to lash line, it will not move so easily. I usually brush the glue to my real lash slightly, to make the real lash stick with fake lash better. Put the fake lash in the middle, put the outer corner to place, and put inner corner to place after. Push the lash as close to lash line as possible. You don't have to apply mascara after. Unless the gap between fake lash and real lash is too obvious, you can apply mascara or fill the gap using a black eyeliner. Or take out the fake lash and reapply. Apply mascara on lower lash can help to open up the eye further. If your lip is dry, can use lip balm before other lip products. For long-lasting lip color, use matte or stain-textured lip products which does not transfer so much. You can apply lip product directly or use a small lip brush to define the lip line before filling in the color. Finish with setting powder. Only apply a very small amount on T-zone, where tend to get oily easily. Avoid over-powdering, which tend to cause dryness increasing. One last step, which is also an important step to have lasting makeup. Finish with setting spray. Keep a 10 cm distance and spray over whole face with 3 to 5 pumps. Wait for it to dry. You can apply 2 to 3 layers. Then, we are done. Here is the full 14 steps fundamental makeup routine. You don't have to do all steps but choose what suit your needs the most. Thanks for watching, take care and God bless.